Barcelona humiliated and destroyed Real Madrid in another El Clásico. Such a disgrace at Santiago Bernabéu has not been seen in a long time. Mbappé fell into the shadow of Vinícius. Is this the Real Madrid Kylian dreamed of? Inter Miami continues its path to the championship. This time, Atalanta suffered. Due to Barcelona's financial problems, top clubs are after Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo is searching for his fan. We are talking about this and much more today. This is a hot selection of the most interesting football news. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like this video to get more news about our favorite game. Your support is very important to us. Let's get started. The relationship between Cristiano Ronaldo and fans from Saudi Arabia is developing, to say the least, with some tension. Fans of other clubs often try to provoke the Portuguese star, sometimes chanting the name of his longtime rival. However, it doesn't stop there. They find new ways to get under Ronaldo's skin. For them, it's essentially a game, something like entertainment. But for Cristiano, each of these situations becomes a serious test. The forward carries a tremendous responsibility on his shoulders. He must ignore these attempts to pressure him from the stands and stay focused on performing at a high level for his club. Although he's doing well with the latter, keeping his composure under provocation doesn't always come easy, leading to occasional emotional outbursts. One such incident occurred when a fan threw a rival team's scarf at Ronaldo, and in response to the provocation, Cristiano wiped his pants with it and tossed it back. With his own club's fans, however, Cristiano has much warmer relations. They genuinely adore the global football star and celebrate his achievements with the team. Some fans are so deeply moved by his presence that they can't hold back tears when they meet him. Recently, one such moment went viral online. An elderly fan was brought to tears when he saw Cristiano step onto the field. This touching video reached Ronaldo himself, and he even decided to search for this devoted supporter. On his Twitter, Cristiano posted, "I'm looking for him. Any information is appreciated." As of now, it seems the fan has been found. He responded in the comments under Ronaldo's post. It's still unclear whether the Portuguese star has contacted him personally, but interest in this event is only growing. Many are now curious to see what Cristiano plans to do for his devoted fan. Perhaps he will invite him to a personal meeting. Since Cristiano openly sought help to find him, it's clear how moved he was by the fans' reaction. Or maybe his PR manager was touched instead. You decide. Journalist Miguel Delaney shed light on an inside scoop he received. Several major teams from England, specifically Liverpool and Arsenal, are interested in trying to acquire Lamine Yamal. According to his information, Barcelona's financial situation still leaves much to be desired, and selling Yamal is a forced measure to cover debts. For reference, his value on Transfermarkt is as high as 150 million euros, and mind you, Lamine is only 17 years old. Honestly, it's hard to imagine what amount Barcelona would agree to sell him for with such a market value and potential. Perhaps 200 or even 250 million euros. However, there's one caveat. Yamal's contract with Barcelona expires in 2026, which naturally cuts down his price. The media have reported that the Blaugrana are trying to extend his contract, but it hasn't been finalized yet. Potential buyers might be looking to take advantage of this situation. It's also worth noting that recently, Barcelona's president, Joan Laporta, revealed that in the summer, there was a 250 million euro offer for Yamal, but the club decided to keep him. Has anything changed now? It's a mixed situation. On one hand, Yamal is being predicted once again to be the next Lionel Messi for Barcelona. Everyone is showering him with praise. On the other hand, one injury could ruin everything. Yamal is only 17, and it's too early to call him a superstar. A rising star, yes, but an established top player, no. We've seen many similar stories, especially in Barcelona. How many new Messis, new Xavis, and new Iniestas have we already had? And how did it turn out? Injuries, among other issues. Pedri has already dropped 25 million from his peak market value. We'll see what happens with Gavi after his return. And Fati? Where's all the hype that was directed at him not so long ago? Of course, we'd love to see Yamal become at least half of what Messi was, if we can put it that way. But something tells us that we might see a story similar to Fati's. It might not necessarily be due to injuries. Yamal could just burn out. Inter Miami defeated Atlanta in the first match of the American League playoffs. However, this victory did not come easily for the home team. From a game perspective, the match was entirely under Miami's control. They dominated the game and barely allowed their opponent a chance to showcase any attack. In turn, Inter made more advances toward Atlanta's goal, but the ball stubbornly refused to find the net. More accurately, it was blocked by a familiar face to Premier League fans, Brad Guzan, who spent 8 seasons as Aston Villa's goalkeeper. He seemed determined to prevent Messi from scoring at all costs, and believe it or not, he succeeded, pulling off incredible saves that stopped the Argentinian star. Though Messi couldn't score in this game, his former Barcelona teammates, now with Miami, Luis Suarez and Jordi Alba, stepped up in his stead. Atlanta also managed to score 1 goal, and the game concluded with a 2-1 result. However, this score doesn't provide a big advantage for Atlanta heading into the next match. The MLS has different rules. Teams play until 2 wins are secured, regardless of the score. There are no draws in the playoffs, and if the score is tied after 90 minutes, a penalty shootout decides the winner. After the win over Atlanta, Lionel Messi was given the spotlight, where he made a bold statement about his ambition to make Inter Miami one of the best clubs in the world. "I hope we can win the MLS Cup to delight our fans and support Inter's growth. And a trophy is crucial for a club that was built from the beginning as a championship-level team. Our goal is to help Inter become the best in the league and perhaps even the world. Success reflects the ambitions of the club's owners, and victories inspire us. Let's see how far this team can go," the Argentinian star said. Judging by Inter Miami's performance, there are few teams left in the American League that can match them. But only the Club World Cup will truly reveal the level of the Eastern Conference champions, if, of course, that tournament actually takes place. The day before yesterday, El Clásico took place. It was the first match against Real Madrid for Hansi Flick. He decided to use the same tactics he applied against Bayern. Barcelona set up offside traps for their opponent while trying to build play through mid-range passes from defense. They nailed the first aspect. In just one half, Real ended up with 8 offsides, while Barca was caught offside only once. However, the second aspect posed challenges. Real plays differently and doesn't use a high defensive line, making it much harder to find gaps in Madrid's defense. There was simply nowhere to lob the ball, or the ball had to go into a contest that the tall Madrid defenders were likely to win. The first half ended with a goalless draw. Real struggled to escape the offside trap, while Barcelona couldn't effectively get through the midfield. But what happened to Real in the second half left everyone in shock. It was incomprehensible how such an aggressive Real turned into such a disaster. Flick didn't make significant changes in Barcelona's game. Yes, he brought on Frenkie de Jong to slightly adjust ball possession, but that wasn't the main factor. Real simply stopped playing. Madrid quickly conceded 2 goals from Robert Lewandowski and got scared. Real's players didn't know how to respond and had no backup plan. As Madrid faded, Barcelona only grew stronger, which led to a humiliating scoreline. They scored 4 unanswered goals at the Santiago Bernabéu, ending Real's 42-match unbeaten streak in La Liga. Do you know what the tournament record is? 43 unbeaten games, and it belongs to Barcelona. So, in this El Clásico, the Catalans protected their own record, preventing history from repeating. A few words on Mbappé. I feel like this isn't the player Madrid signed. It's a hesitant version of him, unable to take on a leadership role. In the match against Borussia, it was Vinicius, not Mbappé, who led the brilliant comeback. Against Barcelona, Mbappé wasted many chances, leaving the team with no hope. This doesn't mean Mbappé will continue in this manner. He's fully capable of integrating and freeing himself up. However, as of now, the Frenchman is far from the level expected at Real Madrid. Nevertheless, I can't call him the reason for the loss. The blame lies with Real's defense, which made elementary mistakes. For example, during Lewandowski's second goal, Militao simply lost track of the opponent's most dangerous player in the box. The defensive line's performance was the key reason for Madrid's downfall. Friends, jump into the comments and let us know who you supported and what you thought of the match. Sergio Aguero dared to compare Vinicius and Mbappe, and in his opinion, Kylian overestimated his abilities by assuming he would become the main star at Real Madrid. Now Vinicius has Mbappe at Real. Kylian is more of a number 9, and he lacks Vinicius's skill set. Each has what the other does not, and vice versa. Mbappe will need to work hard to adapt to Real's style of play. In Paris, he stayed forward, waiting for opportunities to break away on counterattacks and finish them, but it's a completely different game here. We are not yet seeing that PSG version of Mbappe who dominated on the field. When playing against Real, it's crucial to protect Vinicius's zone. He's the one opening up the game and causing damage to the opponent, said the former Barcelona and Manchester City striker. To be fair, we thought that Mbappe's move to Real Madrid might negatively affect Vinicius. We all know Vinicius's personality, and now, with the Frenchman joining, there was potential for conflict. But so far, Kylian hasn't come close to Vinny's level. The answer to who the main star at Real Madrid is now is clear. Mbappe will surely find his place in the team, as Aguero noted, but it's likely not the place he envisioned. Those Ballon d'Or dreams he surely held on to may be tough to achieve with Vinicius in the mix. At PSG, Mbappe was somewhat of a deity, but after moving to Real Madrid, he became just another part of the team. Yes, Real isn't just any team, but still you get what we're saying. That billion-euro offer from Saudi Arabia's sheikhs, which Vinicius might consider someday, could be Mbappe's opportunity to step into the spotlight. As long as the Brazilian is around, Mbappe will be in his shadow. At least that's the current picture. We have to admit we expected something different. But mistakes should be acknowledged, and we're doing that. Of course, Mbappe has only just arrived, and things could change, but for now, this is the situation. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and be sure to watch our previous video. It just appeared before your eyes right now. See you. Good luck to everyone. Goodbye.